Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm replacing my headlights. So I wanted to show you guys something. Yo, this thing has been hovering over my car for the last 2 minutes. What the heck is this thing? Oh man, get away from my Miata. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Not cool. Not cool. What the heck is that thing? Houston, we have a problem. There's only one headlight. You can see even that one isn't very bright. So we're going to see if we can find something a little bit better. So the Miata uses an H6024 size sealed beam. You could go with the Extra Vision, which is a brighter light than the basic, but I'm going for the brightest of them all, the SilverStars. If you saw my video about doing the transmission fluid, this is the kind of pump that you would need. And if you don't want to use a pump, these are those little spouts I was telling you about with a flexible hose. You could probably put that on the end of a bottle and tip it up and let gravity force it in there, but it's just such a tight spot. I would recommend the pump. So this is the current bulb that's in there. I'm going to put in the SilverStars and see if it's any brighter than this. Okay, so this is just the single OEM bulb. And just wanted to kind of see the way that the light spreads with just the one bulb. I'm going to put in these SilverStars, which is a considerable upgrade to what's currently in there, and just see if it's got a wider beam or if it's any better than this. I know the coloring is going to be different because the SilverStars are a white light, where this is more of a kind of got a yellowish tint to it. So let's go ahead and swap it out. So welcome back to the channel, guys. It's about 2 in the morning, and I thought this would be the best time to record this video because we're talking about headlights. So I wanted to talk to you guys briefly about headlights for the Miata. Usually when I'm making videos, I usually plan ahead in advance the parts that I want to order and you know, whatever I can afford at the time. But headlights are one of those things where if a bulb burns out, you gotta replace it. So I saw on the internet that a lot of people are using these conversion kits to change their Miata bulbs over to LEDs or HIDs, and those are cool and I like them, but you have to order them online and then you wait a few days and you know, put the kit in. What I wanted to do was more of an experiment here. The factory bulbs are sealed beam style bulbs, and they come in different tiers. You can get the basic, and then you can get the kind of medium type of light. And one of the better ones is the Sylvania SilverStars because they put out a white light and it's a brighter light. So I want to just see if it really is an improvement or would be considered an upgrade for the Miata. So one of them's burnt out and the other one still works. So I'm going to replace the burnt out bulb with the SilverStar and leave the original one in just so I can videotape and show you guys the difference between the two. And then after that, I'll replace the working bulb with the other SilverStar just so I have a matching pair. But I bought these at a local auto parts store. I didn't have to order anything online. They're cheaper than the conversion kit. So I just thought, you know, this would be a good experiment for you guys to see. And let me know what you think about this. Are you into the LEDs? Are you into the more OEM style sealed beam or do you have something better, in mind? Go ahead and comment below. The only tool that you're going to need for this job is a Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to remove these two on this side, come around this way, and there's two over here as well. This shroud needs to come off first, and then we can get to the actual bulb. So the next thing you need to do is pry off this bezel piece here. You can either just pull on it or you can take a flathead screwdriver. There's a little flat space on either side here above the screws that you can just kind of twist to pop it off. Let me come over here. There. And it just slides out like that. Now to remove the bulb, there's a ring that holds the actual bulb in. It's a little aluminum ring, and there's 3 screws that hold that in place. There's one here, and then one at the bottom. So we're gonna unscrew that and take the ring out, and then the bulb will be free. Here's the ring, and the bulb just comes out like this. So here's a pro tip. The actual screws there, you don't need to take them out all the way. You can just take them out most of the way, because the ring, if you look at the ring, you can slide, you can twist the ring to where it comes out the bigger side of where it's being held in place there. It just makes it a lot easier. You don't have to worry about fiddling with these tiny little screws. And this bottom one, I'll be honest with you, the bottom one's really hard to reach, so you may need to get a stubby screwdriver. The one I had is a longer one, but it was kind of a challenge just to get it to turn at first. So the next step is just to squeeze this clip here until it slides off of the bulb, and then you slide the new bulb on. There we go. This is a Sylvania halogen. The new bulb that we're installing is a Sylvania SilverStar, and the size you need to get for the Miata is an H6024. So this is the new bulb, and it also says Sylvania halogen on the front of it, but it is a SilverStar, and this is what they call a sealed beam bulb, which basically means the whole housing has the beam inside it. You don't need to replace a tiny little bulb inside the glass here. You just change the whole component out. And that's what makes this a little different from those LED kits. Because the kits, you have to get this glass housing, and then it's got a hole in the back, and you stick inside just a regular headlight bulb that you usually get on the standard cars that have the headlights built into the body there. So let's put this one in and see if it makes a difference. see what the new bulb looks like. This is the new bulb, the SilverStar, and this is the OEM bulb. Okay, so I can immediately see that this bulb is much clearer. This one's hazier and more yellowish, and this is more of a bright white. Let me pull it out and take a look at the beam. It might be the same, but it's supposed to be a little bit wider, so let's check that out. Camera's not really picking it up that well, but this OEM bulb is definitely hazier and yellowish, where this one is clearer and whiter in color. A little better look at how dim and hazy that one is. And this one is much clearer and a brighter white color. Okay, so here's the old and the new light. Old one on the driver's side over here. This is the new SilverStar. You see it does have a wider beam. The OEM bulb looks like it's a taller, more vertical beam. This one's more linear here. But it does definitely look brighter. So I'm hoping this is going to improve vision at night, because Lord knows that the original OEMs are just horrible, and that's why a lot of people upgrade to the LEDs and HIDs anyways, just because, you know, it's a better option. But if you're on a budget and you don't have time like I did, where you needed to order some kit online and wait several days for it to arrive, you know, this is a good option. This car is my daily driver. I drive it at night quite a bit, and the cops here are pretty quick to pull someone over with a burnt out headlight. So I needed to get this done. It's not a video that I was planning to make, you know, this soon, but one that needed to be addressed nonetheless. So I hope this helps somebody in regards to at least, you know, how to change a bulb in the Miata. It's very easy, and just kind of what your options are. There's a million videos about LED upgrades and whatnot, but not a whole lot with just standard sealed beam bulbs that you can get at the auto parts store. And in my book, I would say that this is an upgrade, because it is a brighter, clearer light, and I really wasn't happy with the original ones. So I'm actually liking this one. I'm gonna rock this for a while, probably another year. If I ever come around to, you know, getting a LED upgrade kit, maybe I'll do that. But for right now, you know, that's not a big deal to me, and this actually looks pretty good. So okay, I now have both headlights installed. So let's take a look at this beam pattern here from behind the car. There you go. The car is slanted a little crooked, that's why one looks a little higher than the other one, but they are even. So it is a brighter, wider beam, and like I said, I consider this an upgrade. Definitely look into the SilverStars. Again, these are the new bulbs. Very bright, very clear. There's no yellowish tint to them like the original bulbs were. And these are just halogen bulbs, sealed beams that you can buy at any auto parts store. No need to order a kit online and, you know, worry about that. There's also the concern of water leaking into the other style of conversion kit LED bulbs. These are sealed, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just one less hassle. They are cheaper, and the SilverStars are the way to go if you're going to use this style beam. If you want to upgrade more than this, go for the conversion kit, get the LEDs or the HIDs. It's just more of a headache to deal with the wiring and the ballasts and other things required for those. Some of them even have fans that hum when you're not expecting them to. This one should be maintenance free and no problems. They're OEM, so they just work. There's only one headlight. So that was the headlight upgrade. Like I said, it's something that I didn't plan on, but it needed to be done, so I thought I'd film it and share it with you guys anyways. Hopefully it helped at least one of you guys out. I've got a lot of stuff coming, and without giving away too much, let's see, brakes, suspension, custom roll bar, new top, and a few other little things here and there. Think about that for a minute. It's going to be pretty awesome. And here's the new bulb in the daylight. Just wanted to show you how clear the glass is. You know, the old one was kind of hazy and yellowish due to the age. And the new ones are just a lot brighter looking. Even when the lights are off, it's just a clearer glass. Hey guys, thanks again for watching, and if you liked the video, let me know by hitting that like button. If you want to see more, you're going to have to subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye.